Okay, good evening everyone and welcome to Charlotte Roval for round 10 of this season's season 2 in the V8 Supercars. In the room with us, we've got Chasty, and that's it. He only joined at the last second. Looks like we had a few late last minute pullouts. Steve Yanson's here, haven't seen him for a while. Jay Brazier's back. He'll try and take me out. Bongo's there. Nice work, Bongo. Ended up being 17 registered. Oh, there's Peter Simmons as well. G'day, Pete, if you're watching later on. Here's Rom Davis in the chat. Had KFC for dinner. What was the selection, my friend? What did you go with? Here, no hot rods. Robbo? No hot rods. But what did you have? That's what I want to know, bro. Thing of bacon and cheese. Burger box, I'm assuming. Oh, good on you, bro. Hope you enjoyed. Got to set a lap around this Roval course, which is not very good. I'm finding it hard to drive. Okay, well I've just clipped the wall on that second up there, so tried to practice a pit entry, but I'm just still no clue. It's going to be the slowest pit entry ever. But that's the way it is. Let's see how Chesty's going. He's put it on pole. Well, I did faster time. I did do a 22.8 in practice, so I'm a full second off that here. I don't know why, but 23.7 is currently enough to get me in third, so I should be happy with it for the time being. Hopefully we can hold on. So we're riding with Jay now. I'm not sure if he's going to finish this lap, or if maybe I'm on delay. Hang on, I better click live. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to finish it. Oh no. Oh, he's late braking there. Oh, maybe I can brake later than I thought. He's just gone ahead of me. I really would have preferred he stayed away. Anyway, we'll deal with it on track. I've asked Chesty for some guidance on fuel, and he's just been useless to me, so I've guessed 24 litres, and then we'll try and keep an eye from there. I'm running the VRS setup tonight. I haven't tried anything else at this point, so we'll just take it easy and try and look after the tyres. You know, when there's people revving their engines, there's a few newbies in here. We're going to have to be mindful of that. Yeah, it was a bit awkward, James. Lost a bit of time. Didn't die. That's the main thing.
Thank you. Thanks, mate.
Oh, there's the mistake I was waiting for. Yeah, you can make a couple of mistakes here and there. I made one early by missing my brake mark. This brake marker coming up, but managed to clear the side down and get through it. What are you wearing gloves for? I didn't think you were racing. Okay. Oh yeah, safe at work. Okay. Sorry, man. Don't know why I was thinking you're in vets or doing roost control. Okay, let's get that recorded, and then we'll have a quick look at a couple of things there. I think I might have damaged the front of Joe's car, not deliberately. He whacked into it a couple of times when I was at the hairpin. He was a bit faster through there, so I was just making sure I got my marks, and got my apex. Okay, let's have a quick look at a few things. Start was okay, although this what was his name? Rye Roberts. I thought, oh gee, don't kill me. But we survived that one. So I was basically with Jay for a few laps. Oh, that's right. I thought I was going to... When Jay was in the first lap, I think it's coming out of the hairpin. He has a big slide, I think it is. No, it's coming out of the chicane. I think it's coming out of here. So I'm thinking... Yeah, he's had a big slide here, I think. No? Yes. So he's had a big slide, so I'm going, alright, I'm going up the inside. But then he sort of comes down, I'm going, oh. In the end, I backed out of it, even though I don't think I had to. So I think I was nice to him there, because I was in there and you can go too wide, so you should have given me room, in my opinion. But next time, Jay, I will not be backing out and you'll be going around. That's just how I think that manoeuvre should be there. That's too wide. There's plenty of room to go too wide. So I stayed with you for a couple of laps. I was a bit quicker then, but you've managed to figure out a line. Jay managed to figure out a line that I couldn't suss out until maybe towards the end. I think is this lap I go too deep. Yeah, I was thinking about my braking. I was thinking about everything else but the actual moment on track. So I had a 3.5, nearly 4 second slowdown it might have been. So this was just horrendous to serve. Correct. I wouldn't have turned down like he did, because I know I would have got turned by any one of you guys, or no one's going to pull out of that like I did, I don't think. So anyway, it is what it is. We got there in the end and we got the spot back eventually, so we'll deal with it. Anyway, raced down with this guy for a little while. He was pretty quick, but he just didn't have the consistency after the tyres died off a bit. Yeah. So this is now the 3rd or 4th lap, and he's just having a big slide there, and he must have had a few of those because he ended up dropping back down to 6th quite a way back. I don't think I've got much else until... I can't remember much else, really. A couple of incidents with lap cars, but I don't think I'll bother going through those. I guess we just want to get the bits where we come out of the pits and hold on. So let's have a quick look at those. Yeah, Jay does have a moment somewhere and goes off onto the grass. Yeah, so he's a bit TP. He's doing the long lap. So he's putting dirt all over the track for us, but we managed to catch up a bit of time there, but not really. Halve the gap, but I wasn't close enough to him. To pit lap 17, I think it was, ended up being the start lap 18. Did some good times, did a 22, a 22.6, so I did a lap, a full second ahead of Jay's fastest time, so that was what got us right up with him when he came out of the pits. So we'll go back to the lap. So I've done, yeah, 3 laps. What lap's this? Yeah, so I've done 3 laps on the tyres at this point. I've managed to get ahead. Now that my tyres are starting to go off and Jay's come out on the primes of his. I'm not quite sure why he left it so late. He could have come out a lap, pitted a lap early and probably come out ahead, I reckon. But anyway, it is what it is. I was okay with it. Here's where it got interesting. I'm the king. Yeah, right. Thanks, man. He's all over me. I'm thinking, oh, is he going to send it? Don't send it, bro. It's a bit of a hard spot to send it, I reckon. But I was sort of ready for it if he did, hoping he wouldn't. And we're in here, and this is where he had a bit of an advantage. I thought he was sending there, but he must have pulled out himself. I think he gave me a little tap there. At this point, he's got no damage on the front, so we'll keep an eye on that. Yeah, this was a little bit scary with Pete in the foreground. Sort of watching him, watching Jay, watching the brake markers, watching the apexes, watching everything. But Paul was not. Pete was good here somewhere. That's right, I had a big slide. I thought, oh no, he's going to get me, but I sort of held the inside. I got a bit lucky. Thanks, Pete, for letting us through. Okay, I think this is the big lap where he has the big dip. Okay, I thought it hit me, that one. Front of the car looks alright. He was all over me like a rash. Hey, Nath, how you going, mate? I didn't see you there tonight. But it's alright, I can't... This one's a free track, isn't it? So you could have raced if you wanted to, but... I think it's free. This is where I thought he was sending it. So I left room. And the second part, I sort of left room again, but he wasn't there. And I managed to hold on. He's had a slide, so that was good. Not a fan of this one. Look, I wasn't when I did the practice the other night, but I must admit this race was more enjoyable than I thought it would be, so that was good. I think this is where Jay gets the whack of the DAC. I've said that every lap now and he hasn't touched me. Okay, now it's Angry Jay. He wants me gone. Oh, don't get into fours and get any bad habits, bro. You gotta stick with the iRacing. So I've had a slide there, and it must be this lap where he hits me. Stream, mate. Stream name whack of DAC. Well, we'll see it here. A bit of whack-a-dac, I reckon. There it is. And there's the damage. There's the front bar poking through. And I immediately felt like his pace dropped off. So that was bad luck for him. Bad luck, Jay. Yes, man, I was happy to get a podium. I don't get too many. I think we'll just fast forward for a little bit here and then wrap it up very shortly. Go over to talk to Chesty. I think he might give me another hit here. I think I should just stop predicting when he hits me because I've not got it right once. Is this the lap where he hits the barrier? I'm predicting again, like a NIF. Yeah, okay. And that's the end of Jay. And that was the end of the race for him and kept me my podium, so we'll take that one. We'll take a little victory there. Doesn't happen, well, not a victory, but a little podium victory for me. Don't happen too often, but we got one tonight. Chesty Farms. It's always good, easy when you farm. It's not farming, bro. I always do strength of field Monday nights. That's not a farm. That's a battle station. All right, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to head back over to Chesty's stream. So thanks for watching, everyone. Happy with the podium there. We'll probably be back on Saturday for America's here, and then Monday night for strength of field here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. And we'll catch you next time we go iRacing. Cheers, everyone. Oh, yeah.
This is Chauveau Stream where the viewers are all organic. Ooh, yeah.
I think there's a song about it. You don't win races with chrome wheels. You don't win races with chrome wheels.
Hello, it is Danny Rick here. This stream is the best.
You are correct.